Are you zoomed in?
Yes.
All right, so what you're going to be working on today is the backgrounds for your op art. And op art is giving the illusion of things coming in or going out of the paper. And that's why we did the 3D globes. But you have to do a background and you have to do the 3D globe. So I'm going to show you about 7 different types of backgrounds, and we'll go from there. The first one is called the bullseye, and you start with circles. Now everything I'm doing here is going to be freehanding it simply because it takes less time and I don't have all the tools available. But you need to use a compass, you need to use a ruler, whatever's going to make the best or give you the best results. So this first one, bullseye, you're going to start with a series of circles that basically radiate out from the center. And then from the center, you're just going to use your ruler to draw straight lines. When you do the straight lines, it creates a smaller square from the inside and larger as it comes out, and that gives us the illusion of things coming out of the paper. And you do this all the way around, okay, with a ruler. All right, so that's the bullseye. The next one is the curved bullseye. It's going to be the same thing. You start with circles, and you do it all the way, just like I did up here. But the difference between this one and the curved bullseye is you're going to start in the center and you're going to freehand some lines. You don't want to make these too curvy, and you want to make sure that this square right here is smaller than this square out here. So you're going to go from small to large. And that's it. Simply put, small to large as you go out. All right, and again, circles go all the way off your square. Next one is called the corner bullseye, or corner 2-point. And from this, you'd use a ruler to draw a line from one corner to the other. And then on this line, you are going to put dots equal distance apart. I'm going to guess maybe 1/2 inch apart. And then from there, you're going to draw a line from this dot to this corner using your ruler. Let's see how well I do here. Not very well. All right, so we're going to do this from every dot. Then we're also going to do it on this side to this corner. Try not to move, please. And in the examples that you will have, you'll also see the end result because this one's kind of sloppy. What we want to do is create a checkerboard, and we're going to do this in all of our background designs. So with this one, to create a checkerboard, I'm going to do lines that are parallel with that first corner line. So I'd go across like this, and that would give the checkerboard effect. All right. The next one is the checkered room. And so with the checkered room, you're going to start with a rectangle in the center, again using a ruler. And then from there, each corner of this rectangle, you're going to draw lines out. They do not have to go to the corner of your square, but they can. So I'm just going to draw some lines out. Then I'm going to divide this rectangle into 3 columns, 3 rows. That's 2 lines that are vertical, 2 lines that are horizontal. From there, I'm going to draw a line that goes, it angles from this corner line so that it starts small here and gets wider as we go out. You don't want to go straight up and down. You want to angle it a bit. And when I do this, I want wider here, narrower here in each of these. And I'm going to do this all the way around. So angle it slightly. And we still have to create that checkerboard effect. So to do that, we're going to repeat the rectangle. I'm going to go horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical, and you do this, I'd say 2 to 3 times at least until you run off the rectangle. And that creates the 3D room. The next one you are going to do is called the curved corner bullseye. With the curved corner bullseye, we are going to, you can use your compass to draw circles that radiate or start from the corner and come out. So we're going to do corners around, going all the way off your paper, just like this. And then from this same corner, we're going to do this curved line again. Again, don't go too curvy or it's going to be kind of a mess. And we want this to be smaller than this. Enough to fill up your rectangle. And this is essentially just a small portion of this one. All right, the next one is called the wall and floor. And I'm going to start with a line that's lower here and goes up just a little bit so it angles up. And I want to create the illusion of something that looks like a checkered floor and a checkered wall. So I'm going to start with lines that go up vertically to create the wall. And then I'm going to have lines over here that are going across horizontally. All right, but to get the checkerboard, I want to do like 2 lines on my wall that angle in, and it'd be as if there was a vanishing point way off the paper. So we're going to go from almost as if it's starting to converge with the corner line here, but would not quite. So we create the checkerboard here, and I'm going to do the same thing on the floor. Getting closer, but not quite converging. All right, there's the first six. The last one I'm going to show you is it's very similar to string art that some of you have done in the past. And so you start with a vertical line and a horizontal line, and then you put measurements, maybe 1/8 of an inch. You need the same measurements here as you do here. So I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to try and get at least 7 here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Y'all like to hear me counting, I'm sure. 7. All right, and you would actually do this on all of your lines. And then you're going to start with the farthest dot and go to the closest dot. And this is really important that you use a ruler. So I'm hoping it works without, in my demonstration, without a ruler. But I'm going to go with the farthest line to the closest, farthest to the closest. Keep doing that. And with straight lines, you'll get the illusion of curving. And it's not real obvious in this, but you can kind of see it's starting to look like it's curved. And I use straight lines to do that. So this is what I call the string art. So what I'm going to ask you to do right now is to take a blank piece of paper, and you are going to fold it so you get 4 equal quadrants. And I would like you to pick 3 of your favorite here. So you can pick any of these 3 and do 1 in each. They've got examples.
Okay.
So anyway, you're going to do 1 in each of the quadrants. You've got 8 total if you figure out the back. So just try it and see what you can get, which ones you're feeling comfortable with, and we'll go from there. So we can stop this video.